everybody, and welcome to watch-along coverage delayed for round 14 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship, coming to you from Knockhill. We're starting our coverage, if you're watching along with us, where ITV's grid comes in. Megan's in the control box, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. And let's take a look at the grid then. Row 1 sees Colin Turkington alongside Senna Proctor, both of them starting on the soft compound tyres. Then we see Josh Cook starting on row 2. Alongside him is Ashley Sutton. Row 3, Chris Smiley is alongside Jake Hill. Row 4, Aidan Moffin and Gordon Shedden. Row 5, Rory Butcher and Tom Ingram. Row 6, Stephen Jelly and Tom Chilton. Row 7 sees Adam Morgan and Jason Plato. Row 8, Dan Rowbottom alongside Jack Goff. Row 9 sees Sam Schmeltz alongside Carter Bordley. And row 10, Sam Osborne alongside Jack Butel. Rick Paffin and Jack Mitchell on row 11. Row 12 on the grid as well sees Paul Rivette and Nick Hamilton. Row 13, Aaron Taylor-Smith and Jade Edwards. Row 14, Ollie Jackson and Tom Oliphant. And row 15 sees Dan Lloyd starting in this race. It's going to be a very interesting one, this one. A lot of tension in the air, a lot of pressure as well as the situation waits to go green. Everybody thinking the same thing. Exactly what awaits us when the lights go out? Who is going to be the fastest driver? Who's going to be the one to watch out there? Track conditions looking smooth at the moment. For the first time as well, I've actually got some live timing up here in the comms box. Race 3 coming to you will be live as well. That will be at, just quickly adjusting the time for you, that will be at 5:25 British Summer Time. We will go on air for the third and final race of the day live. Race 2 is delayed, as I said. We only have the live timing option. We do not have the driver tracker motion as well. But that is only because of the situation out there of the issue with not being able to record both things at once when we were commentating on the Formula E race, which, congratulations, by the way, to the world champion out there, which is Nick de Vries, who won it. As we get ready to go green again. Track conditions look absolutely superb so far up here as well. We had rain early on, but track temperature now is at 20.5 degrees. Air temperature cloudy, 16.1 degrees as well. Turkington Proctor looking quite quick up there as well as the cars warm up on their parade lap. This is delayed watch-along coverage of round number... Are you ready for this? Round 14 of the season. We are one race away from the halfway stage. Race 3 will be live later on as well before we go green as well. And that will wrap up the day. We've had, surprisingly, an okay day. We had a red flag which delayed everything in the previous race across, which was the Formula E race. That's why we're on air on time, thankfully, because my brain was thinking, let's just quickly change this. But this race got underway, as I said. This is the second touring car race today. Got underway at 2:40 British Summer Time for 24 laps. It was followed by the Mini Quaife Challenge, the F4 British Championship, and then coming up now, shortly, is the Porsche Carrera Cup. But it is running delayed as well. So Colin Turkington lines up on the grid then as well. He's on pole position. Senna Proctor alongside him. The same front row of the grid as it was for race number 1. How much is that going to affect them as well? Tensions begin to rise. Drivers having warm-ups of their tyres as well, coming into fruition. It's a lot of fun, this track as well, Knockhill. First corner is Duffer's Dip, then into Leslie's, McIntyre's, Butcher's, Black Circles, Chicane, Brabham's, Clark's, Hislops, and Taylor's Hairpin. It's round 14 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship here from Knockhill. Tension begins to rise. The atmosphere is tense as well. Tom Oliphant lines up. Green flag at the back. We're almost ready to go then for the lights to come on. And round 14 is underway. Now, lights out, race on. Good start from Turkington, but doesn't get going in the middle of the pack. Chris Smiley. Smiley doesn't get going. Is everyone going to avoid him? Butcher goes off the track as well. Debris flying off in the middle of the track. And now there's a crash in the wall. And it's Nick Hamilton, I think. Hamilton hits the wall. And that's going to bring out the safety car, maybe even a red flag. Not good. Not good at all. And that was immediately as this race started as well that we got that. No sign at the moment of the safety car. Surely they must deploy it soon. Still green as Cook looks to the inside as well. Safety car. Safety car deployed as Cook goes through on the inside there of his teammate. But there goes the safety car as well. Sutton's coming through, but Turkington leads. Proctor second. Cook dropping down the order a little bit as well. Cook up to second place. Proctor's now down as they race until the boards. And there's the boards now. Safety car deployed with Nick Hamilton into the wall. And, well, and that's Dan Rowbottom spinning. Dan Rowbottom has spun out of the track as well. And the exit of the Black Circles chicane. So let's hope it doesn't take long to clear all this mess up as well. Drivers will be cleaning their tyres, trying to avoid the debris out there as well. And remember, as I said to you, this is live watch along, so we won't be skipping through everything. So let's take a look. Turkington gets a great start. Good start from Proctor, but Chris Smiley just does not get going. And it's dropped all the way to the back as well. And then bang, there goes Ollie Jackson with his board going. And Nick Hamilton's nowhere to go. Rowbottom is highlighted as well. He's not completed this lap so far. Now he is. Hamilton right at the back. So there's the yellow flags for the stallers. Hamilton moves across the track. Who does he get collected by? No, Hamilton gets collected by, I think, yes, the 15, Tom Oliphant. Oliphant hit the side of Oliphant hit the side of Hamilton as everyone tried to get away from him. Smiley eventually did get it going again. He's now down the order as well. And, yeah, Smiley's actually right down. I don't know if he's even sure if he's in there at the moment. So safety car deployed. Lap 2 of 24. That is Dan Rowbottom now leaving the pit lane as well. After he spent a couple of minutes under there as well. But he's okay because the safety car's out. He can afford to spend enough time in there without it having a problem. So we'll go on to lap 3. It's a short lap here. The race will be extended, of course, in distance. And let's take a look at Ollie Jackson then. At his start, Jade Edwards moves over. Jackson realises there's something wrong, goes over the rumble strips. So, yeah, it was actually Butcher who crashed over, and it wasn't Ollie Jackson, so it was Butcher. And Jackson was slowing down everywhere, trying to avoid carnage left and right as the doctor will assist Nick Hamilton. I hope Nick is okay. Safety car out then, and ITV is off for an ad break. So if you're watching with us, and please don't fast forward, stay with us, because even though the safety car is out, we have to talk about situations, because this is a full live watch-along. We don't skip through the difficult bits, we broadcast it all. But the safety car has come out on lap 3 of 24. We can't even change scenes, otherwise we'll lose our timing as well as we're on this third lap. Let's give you an update then on what we're going for, the races remaining in the day. So UK time right now, it is 4:40, and they have just started the Porsche Carrera Cup Championship. That was delayed by about 6 or 7 minutes. So the last race of the day, the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship Race 3, should get underway at 5 British summertime. So you can join us for that live as well. We're live now, so we can respond to your comments, but this is a delayed watch-along coverage. We have to do these every now and then with the touring cars because it's 3 races throughout the day and we've got other racing series on, so sometimes it affects it. So we just have to switch them over every now and then. But thanks for your company anyway, for staying with us. And we're on to the 4th lap then. Let's give you a full race rundown because I've got that this time. Colin Turkington leads. They're the only drivers, actually, quickly, who's on the medium compound tyre is Josh Cook, Chris Smiley, Jack Mitchell, and Tom Oliphant, and they're now out of the race, Nick Hamilton. But everyone's the only drivers on the medium compound tyre. Turkington, Cook, 1-2. Then it's Sutton, Proctor, followed by Hill, Moffat, Shedden, Ingram. Then we get Chilton, Butcher, Jelly, Plato, Boardley, Goff, Osborne, Butel, Smiley, Paffett, Mitchell, Taylor-Smith, Rivette, Edwards, Oliphant, Lloyd, Jackson, Morgan, Smelt and Rowbottom as we're on to lap 4 of 24 then here. No sign of the safety car coming in. As we rejoin the coverage, if you're watching along with us, we will restart with ITV4's coverage as they come back off the ad break as well. Welcome back. Nick Hamilton's car is putting onto a flatbed truck. It will be taken away and tried to be repaired for the last race of the day. They should get it easily done. Doesn't look like it's just bodywork mainly. And a suspension strut that needs changing. Shouldn't take that long at all. We're onto the safety car. And it's lap 5 of 24. As they keep circulating as well. For the BTCC Knockhill event. Next time out, we're at Thruxton. 2 weeks' time. Same weekend as the MotoGP British Grand Prix and the Formula 1 Belgium Grand Prix. So live coverage of those races, of the races for the British Touring Car Championship might differ. If you're a fan of IndyCar, that's become sort of a hidden gem on our channel, getting at least 500 views per episode and even 1,000 for the Nashville race. You can watch the previous races still on the YouTube channel, and next weekend's race as well in the Oval, that will not be live due to our coverage of the Le Mans 24-hour race. And this is Dan Rowbottom, how he spun on his own, coming up, got the grass, trying to play catch-up, and went through the gravel trap down at the Black Circle chicane. So that he's done it again. It's the second time he's done that out there on the circuit. Very odd. Very odd. Situation's looking good then out there. As well, lap 6 of 24. But coming up to the start then, hopefully the restart procedure for this race. And we will go green. The situations are looking a bit bizarre. But everybody's very much looking forward to going green. Nick Hamilton's car has been replaced on the circuit as well. As the situation out there on the track just begins to calm down and regroup. Safety car in this lap then. That's the race control message. Race will be extended to 24. The race will be extended from 24 laps to 27. And it will be Colin Turkington leading them out of the last corner. Alan Taylor's hairpin. Green flags are flying. Lap 7 can start this race once again. Green, green, green. Let the racing resume. 27 laps ahead of us now with 21 to go. And fastest laps keep changing as well. Good restart, though, from Turkington, actually, as they come in towards the first corner at Duffer's Dip. No one wanted to make an overtake at the moment, which is understandable. But it's a clean start into McIntyre's. Plato on the back of Jason Plato on the back of Stephen Jelly through the Black Circles chicane at the top of the hill. A little bit wide there, in fact, though, for Jason Plato at the exit. Put a wheel on the gravel trap. Race has been extended to 27 laps, so another 20 to go. If you're watching ITV4 live as well, there's a safety car in the Porsche Carrera Cup race. As Moffat gets under pressure, as Ingram sends it round the outside. Ingram sends it right round the outside of both Chilton and of Butcher as well. It's an amazing little run here. Now on board with Gordon Shedden, trying to get on the inside of Moffat for 6th place. Shedden goes through and takes that 6th spot down at Duffer's Dip. Nice little move. Switching back through into McIntyre's. And the safety car has actually restarted it. So we're 8 minutes and 56 seconds into this race. And the fast lap belongs to Colin Turkington on the 51.517. So he's already going massively improving up the order from what we've seen before. Running through, Turkington, Cook, 0.7 of a second. Sutton looking to the inside as well. And Sutton going for it. Going for a move. Josh Cook didn't know he was there. They turn into each other. A little bit of banger bodywork between the two there. BTC Racing versus the Laser Tools Racing squads. And Sutton is desperate now to get across and get past Josh Cook. Into turn 1 we go. At Duffer's Dip, through Leslie's, then into McIntyre's as well. Trying to hold it together. Shedden with the fastest lap of 51.362. So Shedden down into P6 as well. Hill moved up a position. So did Shedden. Everyone else moved down. Proctor and Moffat, they moved down the order on the board, as you can see on your timing monitors. Shedden is the quickest driver on the track with a 51.362 at the moment. Jade Edwards, fastest second sector, looking good as Sutton slips up the inside of Josh Cook at the Taylor's hairpin as well. Sutton goes P2, but Cook gets a much better exit, much more of a straight-lined exit as well. They're side by side down the start-finish straight. Sutton goes over to defend. Cook goes round the outside as well, trying to send the dummy into the braking zone, and Turkington with a 51.211 takes the fastest lap of the race once again. They're switching over ever so nicely there. Cook now under pressure as well, battling with Sutton again. And again, Shedden's gone through on Proctor. Shedden has passed Proctor, and he's having to defend as well. Senna is trying to go around the outside. Shedden defending nicely, and Gordon in his home circuit is having a little bit of a do-or-die manoeuvre. So let's take another look at it. Who are we on board with now? This is Shedden diving up the inside of Proctor into McIntyre's, and it was a clean, safe move, so goes through. And now Jake Hill versus Josh Cook as well. Hill moves up to third place, gets ahead down the start-finish straight before Duffer's Dip. And look at this, Butcher to P9. He has passed Ingram as well. Hill up to third after holding on in the previous race as well. Nice stuff, nice action here at Knockhill. Riding up we go. Usually the halfway stage of the year we're at Croft, but this time Croft and Knockhill have swapped over with each other. I don't care who says it, I miss Rockingham. Rockingham was a fantastic racetrack for touring car action, and I really do miss Rockingham with all my heart. It was a great, great racetrack. Into the Taylor's hairpin once again. Let's take a replay. And this is Tom Chilton. As we're on board with Rory Butcher, as he gets round the outside on Tom Chilton. At the same time, Moffat gets forced out as well. So Chilton goes through on Moffat. Butcher gets dropped down as well. Ingram gets a little tap to the back as well and damages bodywork. Spinner. Someone in the spinner, one of the Hyundais further back as well. Who dropped down the order? Chilton. Chilton's dropped down the order. Chilton's now into 28th place, with Hamilton out of the race. Osborne's under pressure with Chris Smiley under pressure there as well. Osborne's dropped behind as they come through the chicane at the top of the hill. The leap section as well. Knockhill, the only track on the calendar where the cars can literally fly two wheels at about 3 or 4 segments on the track. It is astonishing weather. It's astonishing track conditions as well. Track temperature, 20.3 degrees. Air temperature, 16.1 as well. So it's swapping once again. Turkington leads by 1.102 seconds to Sutton. Sutton is closing him down, though. Hand over fist. It's 13 minutes into this race. It's a 27-minute race, I believe. So right about halfway as we are delayed live watch-along. Sutton, 1.079 now with the fastest lap of the race. So he gets an extra bonus point for that one as well. Turkington's going to be wanting to try and get through at every opportunity he can as he comes down now into Taylor's hairpin. Gets on the accelerator. And that was the gap now across the line. 0.981. 0.981 across the line as well. Sutton going absolutely fantastic right now to Turkington as they swing by on the track. 14 to 27. Let's go through the order. It's Turkington, Sutton, Hill, Cook, Shedden, Proctor, Moffat, Ingram, Butcher and Plato. The top 10 at the moment. A couple of moves going on further back as well. Morgan slipping up the inside of Jade Edwards are getting through. So that's Adam Morgan now. Moving through into 23rd place. Jade Edwards down to 24th. Dan Rowbottom trying to come through as well and overtake Jade Edwards. We're on board with Ollie Jackson. Ahead is Dan Rowbottom. Jackson down the order, and Rowbottom sends it on the inside of Clark's and touches the front of Jade Edwards' car. Edwards goes through the gravel. Jade could do nothing about that one. That was a very forceful move there from Rowbottom. And now Jackson trying to go around the outside of Jade. Edwards into the Taylor's hairpin. Jade defends the inside line. Jackson going to try and get the slipstream in the exit. Jade's defending the inside line there quite nicely. Ollie's going to have to find a way through some point on the track. Almost side by side as they come down towards Taylor's hip. Sorry, into Duffer's dip for the 15th time. Riding curves. Left, right, left. Only Hamilton's out of this race, by the way. Morgan has moved now up, as we said, as we watch the battle for the lead. Turkington again, right on the back of Sutton. They're closing together. It's nice to see the action between these two. Pushing power, pushing tension. Over the hill. Into Duffer's dip. 2 wheels. And into McIntyre's now. The gap now 0.4 of a second, 0.427, and now 0.389. Sutton is going magnificently fast at the moment. He wants to get through on Colin Turkington. When can he find the right manoeuvre to slip up the inside? Not a Clark curve. What about through his lot? No, Taylor's hairpin. That will be the best opportunity to go for it. Taylor's hairpin, an inside manoeuvre. Turkington putting his car completely in the middle of the track. Getting perfect exit lines as well. Sutton trying to do the switchback and get on the power earlier to get the drag up the hill with the toe. It's not working. Jake Hill and Josh Cook for 3rd and 4th, also close together. Moffat and Ingram are battling. Moffat P7, Ingram P8. Through Duffer's dip, into Leslie's, now into McIntyre's, into the braking zone. Turkington controlling this one perfectly. Can he be the master of Knockhill once again? And over the chicane we go, down through Brabham's, into Clark's, and Sutton trying one side then the other. Turkington defending the inside line as he needs to, but he's made a mistake at the exit. Sutton's much faster at the exit of his lops. Now he's going to try and go around the outside into Taylor's hairpin. Turkington around the inside line, braking later. Turkington will send Sutton out wide. Sutton has got the drag at the exit. He's got the corner. He's on the gravel. He's on the grass. He's on the Astro. He's back on terra firma. Turkington now back in front on lap 18. Sutton still P2. Jake Hill has got to catch up and take precedence on this. He needs to come back and take a fight. Very much close action at the moment in round 14. 51.145. Fastest lap of the race goes to Sutton as well. Turkington desperately just trying to hold something on with him on the track. Still circulating out here at the moment at Knockhill. What a racetrack this is as well. I defy you to find anybody who doesn't love the British Touring Car Championship. It is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Out of Taylor's hairpin once again. Sutton in the slipstream of Colin Turkington, running up the hill. Can he look for an inside manoeuvre? No. It's a dangerous game they play. But it's a wonderful game they can play between these two. Sutton on 2 wheels, almost riding over the curb as well. He's almost at takeoff velocity. Lap 19 at 27. 6/10 between the two leaders. It's been a lot closer than that. Let's switch down the order as well. Moffat P7, Ingram P8, Butcher P9, Plato P10. This is the little running order that they've been having as well on the circuit. Seeing if they can have a crossover manoeuvre. Doesn't look like they are at the moment. You can see the damage on the back of Ingram as well as he touches the gravel and throws up loads of stones into the windshield of Rory Butcher as well, who are on board with now. It's lap 19 at 27. Let's look on board with Moffat. Looking back to Ingram. As we ride with Butcher, looking ahead to Ingram. As now we cut off screen as well. Ingram looking to try and get through. Butcher coming in under pressure as well from the 11 of Jason Plato. Ollie Jackson has got the black and white flag for track limits. So Jackson under pressure as well. We're cutting back to the race lead as well. And I don't think Shedden is going to have a go on Cook. He couldn't do that. I really don't think he couldn't. Turkington under pressure again from Sutton on the inside. Meantime, further back as well, Proctor's under pressure as well. Sorry, Moffat's under pressure from Ingram and Butcher. If Butcher goes very late, 3 abreast into Taylor's hairpin. Butcher locks up. Ingram goes to the outside, but then brilliant cutback from Butcher to go side by side with Ingram across the line as well. And he's dealt him. Butcher does Ingram at Taylor's hairpin for a fantastic manoeuvre. Back down towards turn 1. Still slipping side by side. Moffat's under pressure. Butcher looking around the outside. Ingram comes back to play. They're touching once, they're touching twice. Ingram's going to spin. Oh, he held it. Up through the chicane. Butcher doing the drift. That was fantastic. That was so close to being another red flag situation. And now we're seeing sliding manoeuvres for Moffat as well. He's coming under pressure from Butcher. Back to the front. The 2 championship contenders from last year, Sutton and Turkington. Sutton was the champion. Turkington got second. They're 1-2 in this race. 2-1 compared to last year. And that's Ricky Paffett off. Rick Paffett's off. He's hit the wall. And Paffett is out for the XL as Butcher dives on the inside and Butcher gets tagged at the same time. Butcher's off into the wall, surely to bring out the safety car. The second weekend running, Butcher ends up in the wall. And Butcher is straight out of the car. He knew he's out of the race. Safety car deployed again as Sutton tries to look around the outside of Turkington. But the boards will be out. The car will be there. It's a safety car, I am afraid. So Butcher out. Getting whacked off as well. So Rory's okay, which is great news. But lap 23 and 27, will they throw a red flag if they need to and just call the race like they did back at Alton Park when Butcher was in that crash? What a strange little accident that was. So it was Moffat and Butcher coming together. So Butcher locks up. Moffat has got nowhere to go and tags the back of him. I don't know. Butcher should have given Moffat more room there, but Moffat shouldn't have been in that place anyway. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But Butcher should have given Moffat more room there, for sure. For sure. Moffat had 0 room to go down the start-finish straight. So look, Butcher will now come across at the exit of the pit lane, and Moffat's got nothing to do. Rory locks up, and Aiden just goes straight into him, and Butcher hits the wall. Moffat down a couple of places as well. I think that was Rory's fault, to be fair, thinking about it. Looking at that angle, that was Rory not giving him enough room. The stewards might give him a penalty for that one, you know. I wouldn't hold it against them, actually, to give him a penalty, because that was an ultimate no. Let's take a look at Ricky Paffett. Oh, and he got on the grass and then on the gravel and hit the wall as well and also dislodged the tyres. So 2 separate incidents bringing out 1 safety car. And that's what I'm thinking, is it going to be a red flag as well? And Butcher's car stuck in the gravel on 24-27. They could throw a red and end it now because we're at the scheduled distance, which was 24 laps, and they've only got 3 extra to clear those cars. The sunshine finally breaks through here at Knockhill for the first time today. The clouds have gone, the sun has come out. And Sutton moved up 2 places, Hills moved up 3, Shedden 3, big winner Plato up 6 places. Carl Boardley's up 8 places. Oh, Taylor Smith 9, Oliphant 11, and the safety car's coming in. So we're going to have a permanent yellow at turn 1, but we're going to go racing. So Butcher's car is far enough out of the way, so that yellow must have been, that safety car must have come out as well, just because of Ricky Paffett's car, which has been removed. So Butcher's car staying where it is. So 3 extra laps here at Knockhill to decide the race. And we go back to green flag running. Yellows are out of the last 2 corners, so there'll be no overtaking into turn 1. And is Shedden surely can't have a look at turn 1. Yellows will be there. Can't see any local yellows, however. There isn't. We're going to go green. No yellows at 1. So very weird why they threw the safety car. It must have been for Paffett. Has to be for Paffett to get him out of the way, Ricky Paffett. And Sutton is still jumping over the curb as well as goes defensive. Does Turkington? Sutton's trying to go around the outside Ashley Sutton and they're getting a drift on as well. Turkington surely can't hold this one for long as well. He's got the run on him. Sutton is right alongside him now. He's got the slipstream. Pulls to the outside. Sells in the dummy. Turkington's not forward for that one. Forces Sutton to go around the outside of Taylor's hairpin. He's going to have the run at the exit, but Turkington's putting his car everywhere. It's making it the biggest possible as well, as it's all action drama further back as well, as the two BTC racing cars get into it. Proctor 7th as well, Plato in there as well. Josh Cook leading the way from 4th place, holding that battle up as well. In fact, throw that, Jake Hill now leading that battle further back in the running order. Penultimate lap of the race. Penultimate lap, 26 of 27. Can Sutton find a way through? Is it going to be a last lap lunge? He's looking to the inside as well. Can't get through at Clark's curve. What about his laps? Doesn't look like it. Taylor's hairpin is next as well. It's a 1.2713 mile circuit. It's not that long at all. Turkington defends the inside line. Sutton's going to send him around the outside. He's going to try and get the cut back at the exit. Turkington defends the inside line. Sutton gets the better exit though. Down the straight we go once again. Is there any way that he can be fought and found? Final lap of the race. Too tricky to call as they come into the braking zone through turn 1 again. Dropping through once into Leslie's, into McIntyre's for the last time of round 14. Not that long left in this race. Turkington going to hold off just about. Sutton goes for a lunge on the inside. And Turkington goes on the gravel. And Sutton takes the lead. Sutton takes the lead. Turkington went off the track. And now Sutton has got the lead. Colin Turkington throws away the race win. He went too wide at the exit of the Black Circle chicane. And Ashley Sutton is going to win again in the touring cars. Can Hill get a second place? No. It's a last lap manoeuvre. It was Colin Turkington's mistake. Ashley Sutton wins round 14 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship. The championship leader is once, twice, and 3 times a winner in 2021. Turkington to second, Hill third, Cook, Shedden, Ingram, Proctor. Then on the board, Plato, Jelly, Bordley, Moffat, Goff, Smiley, Butel, and Taylor Smith to complete the points. Morgan, Oliphant, Raybottom, Rivette, Osborne, Mitchell, Jackson, Edwards, Smelt, Chilton, Lloyd, Paffett. Then Butcher and Hamilton out of the running order. So Sutton cut the corner, right in the curbs. Colin went wide at the exit. And it was a bang-bang situation as to where that was always going to happen. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So Ashley Sutton wins for the 3rd time this year. Turkington had race 1, Sutton has race 2. Who will have race 3? Join us in about 20 minutes here on YouTube to find out. Bye for now.